second episode of Building Newcrest. Today we are creating Java Joe's, which, if the name of the venue didn't already give it away, we are obviously creating a coffee house. So the other week, probably by the time that you're seeing this, I took to Twitter and I gave you guys a freaking colito load of different types of options of venues and things that you would like to see next in this series. And out of the 3 polls and various options, these were the 3 top choices. So the first one to kind of take the cake was a coffee house, which is obviously why we're doing that today. Another one, which kind of was a little odd, I didn't really think that this would be a winner or a leading contender, was a family park. So I've already gone ahead and done that. And then last but not least was some townhomes, which I think will be a lot of fun since I've never really built to those before. And my vision for the townhomes, you guys, is to kind of build off of my townhome. I live in a townhouse, if you guys aren't aware, like in a little duplex kind of sort of thing. Like, it's kind of weird to explain, but basically, my house, like, alone, it doesn't look like a house because it's connected to another one. So I don't know if I want to do it like that, where I build a lot and there's 2 different townhomes kind of, in the same space, so to speak, and then you could have like 2 different types of families living in one lot, but then they'd be under your control. I honestly have no freaking idea how I'm gonna go about that, but I think it'll be a lot of fun. So let's talk about the build at hand today. Back in the day when the Sims 4 kind of sort of just like launched, I did create a coffee house and I called it the Burnt Bean. Since then, I have renovated it twice, I believe, and it is available on the Gallery 266. I was doing so good. In case you guys are interested, but I wanted to go and do another rendition of a coffee house using the items from Get Together. So if you don't have Get Together, unfortunately, obviously Java Joe's will lose some of its functionality. However, if you really wanted to, you could probably build on this and you could use the Dine Out stuff pack, or game pack rather, and then maybe create a coffee Java shop from there. So when I was creating this, I did originally create something a little bit different at first, and I just wasn't feeling it. I don't know what it is. I'm just losing my patience. I am 39 weeks pregnant after all, but I hated it. I hated the way that it looked. It seriously looked like somebody sat on the lot. It just was disgusting to me. And I'm like, you know what? This is not me. So I scrapped that after an hour, an hour of building it. And I was like, you know what? I need to find my center. I need to find my vibe. What would I like to see in a coffee shop? And thus Java Joe's was born. And I thought it'd be really cool too, because if you guys didn't know, kind of going in hand with the whole building Newcrest thing, I am going to be creating families for you guys to download to populate Newcrest with. So you'll get a bunch of different lots, a bunch of different families. Literally, it's going to be like a brand new experience. And I was going to create those families to kind of coincide with whatever build I had put up prior to. But then I kind of decided, you know what, half the fun would be allowing you guys to kind of pick and choose what family should go where, if you want to, put that particular family in or not or whatever. So I'm going to be doing a lot of casts for Newcrest as well. I think I already have one up before this video. They are the De La Rosa family, in case you guys are interested. I'll make sure that I link that at the end of the video. Probably gonna have to like jot this down, because I always tell you guys I'm gonna do something and then I put up the video and it is like seriously dead in the dust. Like, I totally forget. So one of the goals for this build is, obviously you all know I lean more towards smaller, cozier builds. I just like smaller, cozier builds with great lighting and scenic views. So I wanted to make it a coffee shop, obviously a duh, or a cafe. And I also wanted to kind of add in the abilities to do other things while you visited. So I decided to go ahead and add in a little kind of computer area where you can make it almost like an internet cafe. There's also tons of spots for, hanging out, being, chill. Cozy. I don't know what the hell was I gonna say there. social, maybe, I don't know, hanging out, whatever. There's a lot of places to do that kind of stuff. Like, who does that? I don't know. I don't really actually go to coffee shops very often and just like chill. I know that I did a lot when I was in Pasadena last year with my friend. We would always go to like Starbucks, or we would check out like the local coffee shops, and we would just kind of hang out. That's like my thing. I feel like this place is one of those. Like, if you were to go somewhere you weren't normally like acquainted with, or a small town, and you were to ask them where is the coffee, they would probably point you to Java Joe's. It just gives me this small town vibe. And although I'm still kind of figuring out Newcrest's aesthetic, I really love this. Like, this to me just feels right. It sits nice, the lighting's beautiful, the environment is gorgeous. I love everything. I just hit you guys, I'm sorry. I love every freaking thing there is to love about this build, which is easy, you know, and I love an easy build. I love an easy build. So anyways, what else can we talk about? Because I've got another 6 minutes on the clock, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really have a hell of a lot else to say. Like, I am running out of the juice. I am seriously running out of the juice right now. But speaking of juice, let me know in the comments down below, because I'm curious. Actually, I genuinely want to know. What is your favorite coffee? Like, if you were to go to any coffee shop, maybe something you weren't familiar with, what would you like to pick up? For me personally, yes, I am a huge Starbucks fanatic. That is no secret. I think it is literally in my Twitter handle, like typo queen, pronunciation, you know, puta, all sorts of different things. Like, I just can't, you know. But one of the things I am addicted to is obviously coffee and Starbucks, and seriously, that has been such a freaking lifesaver this entire pregnancy. Y'all don't even know. You just don't even. What am I doing? Oh god, I got confused. I was like, didn't I just do this? Like, didn't I just put computers there? But I thought it was, okay. My favorite drink, since I get asked all the time, is a grande, okay, wait for it, a grande iced caramel macchiato with extra ice in a venti cup. And it's not like super complicated or anything. And the reason why I always ask for a grande extra iced caramel macchiato in a venti cup is because, listen here, bitches, they were trying to pull the woolly mammoths over your girls' ojos. They would put the grande concoction in a grande cup and then shove it with ice. Literally, you would get like 3 sips of iced coffee melted water, and the shots from the macchiato melt the ice cubes hella fast. So it was like the ice age all over again in this cup. It was just a hot damn mess. So what I do, okay, is I put it in a venti cup. We eliminate all those issues. We get all of the coffee. We maximize the dollars. And also, I'm able to sip on that bitch for hours. Like, literally hours. It gets a little nasty towards the end, I'm not gonna lie, but at least I'm getting my money's worth. And I feel like I'm drinking a venti, but I... Speaking of which, okay, can we just... I'm gonna tell you about this little story that happened to me the other day. I'm good. So, I ordered my drink or whatever, and I was at the window, and you know, this guy, he was trying to troll me. He was trying to play me like, bitch, don't you know who I am? Like, I come here daily. I ordered my drink or whatever, and I think the fact that it was a grande and a venti cup confused him. So he hands me this little itsy bitsy baby straw. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? Okay, I'm not an elephant. I don't have a trunk. I mean, my nose is quite large and in charge, but you know, I don't have those kind of capabilities. So anyway, I was like, hey, is it okay if I get a venti straw for my venti cup? He goes, oh, yeah. He's like, it's no big deal. It's just policy that we give out grande straws to all drinks unless otherwise specified. So anytime you come here, which I come here like daily, like, bitch, where have you been? You have to ask for a venti straw in order to get it for your venti drink. It was just really weird. Like, he was so cute. He seriously, I think personally what happened is he got caught. He got caught. He realized he done goofed, and instead of, you know, owning up to it or whatever, he tried to play me like a fool. He was plucking at my heartstrings a little bit, but he was super adorable, and it was nonchalant, so I was like, whatever. I was like laughing my culito off, and I'm just like sitting there smiling, like, yeah, true, like, you know. So anytime you come in here, just make sure you specify, it's no big deal. I'm like thinking to myself, hunty, I've been here 365 days out of the year for the last, gosh, 5 years. Never have I ever heard about this policy that you says take place. Anyway, that's my little dilemma. You know, I love it when people like get in situations and they try to like spin it off and like try to play you and try to like, you know, but not play you in a bad way. It wasn't like he was trying to like hustle me for some money or something, but you know. Anyways, like, do you really care? Not really. But I like to tell you my jibber jabber and just random nonsense anyway. But as we finish up the build, I'm doing a little bit of landscaping. If you guys don't know, I'm super particular about the way things look. I know a lot of people just focus on how the lot, you know, appears, but they don't look at the map view. I am a huge person, like, I need the aesthetic to flow 360. It needs to look good from the map view, the aerial view, the under the view, all sorts of like different angles. It needs to look good everywhere. I assure you that Java Joe's fits beautifully in Newcrest, and I hope you all enjoyed this build and my ramble. Don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Sun and shine, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.